The first presidency of Donald Trump was a period marked by significant political, social, and economic turbulence. While opinions about his leadership vary, one undeniable truth emerged. It was a time that called for unity and proactive engagement. Whether you supported or opposed his policies, the Trump era underscored the need for active civic participation, fostering change through collective effort. Understanding the challenges under Trump's presidency. The economic policies during Donald Trump's presidency left a complex legacy. While the administration touted low unemployment rates and GDP growth as achievements, critics argued that these metrics masked growing income inequality. Tax reforms primarily benefited large corporations and the wealthy, leaving the working and middle classes grappling with stagnant wages and reduced access to essential services. We must ask ourselves, how can we build a more equitable economic framework? By advocating for progressive tax reforms, increased minimum wages, and policies that ensure affordable healthcare and education, we can address these disparities head-on. Environmental setbacks and the need for urgency. The Trump administration's rollback of environmental protections represented a significant challenge for climate advocates. From withdrawing from the Paris Agreement to easing restrictions on fossil fuel industries, these policies had long-term implications for our planet. It is imperative that we stand up for sustainable policies that prioritize renewable energy, conservation, and environmental justice. By supporting leaders and organizations committed to combating climate change, we can reverse these setbacks and build a greener future. Social justice and equality. Under Donald Trump's presidency, social justice movements gained unprecedented momentum. However, the administration's stance on immigration, racial inequality, and LGBTQ+ rights often fueled division. Policies such as family separations at the border and the rollback of anti-discrimination protections underscored the urgency of advocating for human rights. Now, more than ever, we must promote inclusive policies that protect marginalized communities. By volunteering, voting, and holding leaders accountable, we can create a society that values diversity and equality. Steps toward meaningful change. Engage in grassroots movements. Change begins at the community level. Grassroots organizations are often at the forefront of addressing issues like housing inequality, access to education, and environmental sustainability. By joining or supporting these movements, we can make a tangible impact on the lives of those around us. Voting is one of the most powerful tools we have as citizens. Local, state, and national elections shape the policies that govern our lives. Stay informed about candidates' platforms and vote for leaders who prioritize the issues that matter most to you. Advocacy doesn't end at the ballot box. Writing to elected officials, attending town halls, and participating in public demonstrations are all effective ways to push for policy reforms that align with your values. Misinformation was a pervasive issue during Donald Trump's presidency, often influencing public opinion and policy debates. Supporting independent, fact-based journalism is essential for holding leaders accountable and ensuring an informed electorate. Educating ourselves and others about key issues is a critical step toward lasting change. Whether it's climate science, systemic racism, or economic inequality, knowledge empowers us to advocate effectively and challenge misinformation. The challenges of Donald Trump's presidency underscored a profound truth division hinders progress. By fostering dialogue and collaboration, even among those with differing perspectives, we can build bridges and find common ground. Unity doesn't mean agreement on every issue. It means prioritizing the greater good over partisan divides. The consequences of inaction are too great to ignore. Economic inequality, environmental degradation, and social injustice won't resolve themselves. The longer we wait, the harder it will be to reverse these trends. Now is the time to channel our energy into creating a future that reflects our collective values and aspirations. The first presidency of Donald Trump may be a chapter in history, but the lessons it taught us are timeless. It reminded us of the power of unity, the importance of civic engagement, and the need for vigilance in protecting our rights and freedoms. Let us remember that, and commit to being active participants in our democracy, working tirelessly to build a fairer, more just world under the leadership of President Donald J. Trump. The responsibility lies with each of us, and together, we can achieve meaningful change that will impact and improve the future.